Well, happy Saturday, everyone. I just wanted to tell you that I learned something new about myself yesterday, courtesy of a random woman named Nicole. Now, a few nights ago, I learned that Kash Patel was confirmed as the new head of the FBI. It was probably daytime for you in America, but here in Germany it was nighttime, and we all knew that he was going to get confirmed because Trump's getting everything he wants right now, pretty much. So I thought I would add a little levity. I was on this page called Fear and Loathing Closer to the Edge, which I highly recommend if you're on Facebook. They have some very talented writers who are writing funny but kind of biting posts about what's going on right now. And they wrote about Kash Patel. And I said, he reminds me of the Indian pimp on Bachelor Party, which is a comedy film from 1984 starring Tom Hanks. It's one of my favorite 80s movies. I actually really enjoyed the pimp in that movie. I think his name was Sumnat, and he's no longer with us, but bravo Sumnat, because you were hilarious. So many people thought that was a funny comment. Yesterday I took a nap because I'm still recovering from my sickness, and I woke up and there was a comment from somebody named Nicole, and she wrote, "Mighty racist of you, but I expect that from your party." Well, I'm here to tell you I've never met Nicole, and I'm not a member of any party. I'm not a registered Democrat or Republican or independent. I simply vote for the person I think is going to do the best job. Lately, that's been Democrats. If I am allowed to vote again, I'm not voting for Republicans. This is a fucking shit show, and I'm not going to vote for that. I don't support it. But anyway, I'm not a registered Democrat. And I did not write anything racist either. Nothing I said was racist. I said the guy looked like the Indian pimp in Bachelor Party. The guy in Bachelor Party was in fact Indian. And Kash Patel is in fact the descendant of Indians. He was born in America, but he is Indian. I did not say anything negative about it. I mean, unless you want to say that a pimp, I shouldn't call him a pimp. I actually didn't call him a pimp. I said he looks like the pimp in that movie. And that guy wasn't a pimp either. He was an actor. But what do you think of a pimp? I mean, here in Europe, many places allow prostitution. It's totally legal. Here in Germany, it's legal. So, I mean, I didn't denigrate an entire race, and so what I said was not racist. But that's not even the really funny part of it. The funny part of it is, I usually delete and block those kinds of comments, because I just don't really care to have a conversation with people like that. But somebody else had gone on Nicole's page, and she had a number of public posts. And one of them was a picture of Gaza. And on it, there was the word Magaza. And she said, "So Nicole, is this you? You don't think this is racist?" Nicole had no comment for that, but she did come back to me and she said, "Enjoy the next 4 years." And I said, "Go fuck yourself." And after a few minutes, I blocked her. Because she's yet another one of these clueless MAGA people who can't just let people have their space. They've got to invade and troll and make stupid comments. Really stupid, offensive, moronic comments that are designed to get people pissed off. And I'll admit, I was pissed off because I'm just minding my own business, making a comment on social media. And, you get these people who feel like they just need to assassinate your character. So I moved on from that, went on to Elizabeth Warren's page. And Elizabeth Warren, a well-known Democrat powerhouse. And I said, I don't think that we should have to pay federal taxes for this, because he's ruining lives. Trump is ruining lives, along with his little boy band of idiots like Elon Musk and J.D. Vance and Steve Bannon and Putin. They're all doing whatever they can to fuck over Americans. And, of course, I get laugh reactors and, stupid comments from more brain-dead MAGA people. And I'm just like, you know what? Come on and let me, respond to me so I can block you. I wish the worst for you, okay? Because it's your fault that this is happening. It's partly your fault. I do think it was a rigged election, okay? I've been saying this since November. You're not going to convince me that there was not cheating that went on in the last presidential election. That's just how I feel about it. There's no way that was a fairly run election. Trump might have won even without cheating, because I don't think that Biden would have won. I think that Harris might have won, but I think they did everything they could to make sure that he won so that they could pull this shit. And now you're seeing a lot of people who are losing their jobs and losing their livelihoods. And we have Elon Musk talking about sending us $5,000. Wow. I would rather people have their jobs and their health insurance and not being, threatened with losing their homes. What's going to happen? All these people are going to be unemployed, and they won't be able to pay their creditors, and then their creditors won't be able to pay their creditors. And then you have a bunch of people who are homeless. Another thing that MAGA people hate and want to criminalize. So then we have corporations buying up all the property, and then everybody is renting, which I've done for most of my adult life now, because I haven't stayed in one place long enough to buy a house. But they don't give a shit about this. They just want their money and their power. And I think that obviously this has been going on for quite some time, a group of people planning to do this to the American people. And we're all just supposed to sit here and shut up? And we can't even make a joke about Kash Patel? These are the same people who bitch about political correctness and freedom of speech and expression and, freedom of religion and all this other crap that they complain about. We can't even make a joke about Kash Patel without being called racist. Well, it is ridiculous. And, I'm upset about it like many people are. I'm rapidly losing patience with all of it. I don't know what that means I'll do. But I think that it's coming to a head soon, like a big zit. That guy Rich McCormick in Georgia, who just got screamed at by his constituents. I think that's coming, and there's going to be, I hope, really, people who don't sit still for this, because there are more of us than there are of them. Anyway, as Bo always says, it's just a thought. Have a nice Saturday.